The last time we saw the Rays was Game 6 of the World Series as the Phillies beat us 6-5 in an epic comeback for their second World Championship in 3 years. That was then. This is now. Opening day 2028, and our Rays are in LA taking on the Angels as they retool the bullpen in the offseason and look to finish the job they started last year. The youngest team in baseball has higher expectations this year, and they have the same excellent starting staff. And now the young hitters have another year under their belts, and cannot wait to get this started. I'm excited to see how this team does, especially our hitters. We have improved some of our coaching, and I'm hoping that will make a difference with this lineup. And we've got 6 outfielders for 3 outfield spots and a DH spot. Might throw in first base as well. So we have a little bit of a log jam, so we're just going to work that out as the season goes. And you can see what the game has for us, who they think is going to lead us in all the main categories. And I think 86 RBIs and 25 home runs is a bit too low. On the mound for the Angels today, though, is Garrett Crochet. You can see what he did last year, 14-11, 2.75 ERA. Strikeouts are a bit down. I expected those to be much higher than that. And leading off is going to be Andres Figueroa. We do not have Chandler Simpson in the lineup against the lefty today. We're going with Alcantara instead. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and there's a shot in the left field. And Steven Kwan, almost in his tracks, catches that for the first out. That's a new free agent acquisition for the Angels, Kwan. And there's our lineup. You see you got Figueroa playing left field today. I'm going to give him some time in the outfield, maybe at first base as well. And then you see Alcantara batting 6th and playing center field. And we're just going to go with the hot hand this year and see who's doing the best and get him in the lineup. And here's a ground ball to third base. Shunk has it, and he's going to throw Murray out by a mile at first base. So that's 2 up and 2 down so far. And that brings in Junior. See what he did last year. Hoping to improve across the board there. Love to see him get over 30 home runs. Love to see him hit over 290. The 1-0 pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Neto, backhander, turns and throws, and he's got him for the third out. So we'll go down 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom half. You know who's on the mound for us? This guy right here. Stud of all studs last year. He even had a better playoffs than he did a regular season. He went 21-5 with 230 Ks and less than 200 innings. And here's to hoping that continues into this year. Zach Neto's going to bat leadoff for the Angels. 2-1 count on him. And here's the pitch from Shane. It's going to be a line drive to first, and that's caught by Sanchez for the first out. And we'll take a look at the Angels lineup there. You can see they have Nathaniel Lowe at first, Kwan in left, Shunk at third. Everybody else is pretty much returned from last year. And here's Lowe, what he did last year, 18 home runs, 286 average. He's moving Shanwell to the DH spot. 1-2 pitch from Shane, and so giving you a ground ball to first. Sanchez has it again, and he'll take it to the bag for the second out. And that'll bring in Steven Kwan. See what he did with the Guardians last year. He's played his entire career there until this season. Free agent signing. Should be a welcome addition to the top of their order. 3-1 pitch is high for ball 4. So he's going to draw a walk. He'll be the first base runner of the game. And that brings in Mr. Dangerous, Mike Trout. Averages down, home runs are still there, RBI are still there. Got a man on and 2 out, 2-2 count on him. Here's the pitch from Shane. And he swings and misses on a high fastball and strikes out. So McClanahan gets his first K of the season. Pitch around that 2-out walk. Go to the second inning. Lou's going to be leading things off for us. Let's hope he has a much better year this year. And there he is, Lou. His Rookie of the Year season, 24 home runs, 77 RBI. Should hit more home runs than that. Should hit for a way better average than that. Hoping he gets off to a quick start. And he's going to hit a smash into center field, and Rada runs over to his right, and he's got that for the first out. Hit the ball hard, though. That'll bring in Trey Morgan. Nice average, good production during the year. Only drove in 2 in the entirety of the postseason, and one of those came in a home run. Love to see him flash more power. And here's going to be ground ball, base hit up the middle, so Morgan's going to get our first hit of the season, first hit of the game. And that'll bring in Kevin Alcantara playing center field today. See what his combined stats with the Cubs and the Rays were from last year. He had a good World Series postseason. Want to get a little more power in the lineup against lefties, and he's going to strike out on the high fastball for the second out. Nothing against Chandler. He did his job. I just want to give all these guys plenty of time to get ABs. And here's Willie. Willie needs to really improve on his average this year. He's going to find himself on the bench. 0-1 pitch, and there's a shot to right field. That's what we're looking for. Willie Sanchez goes deep in his first at-bat of the season. 388-foot bomb to right field. That's what we want. I'll let you guys know. If you didn't know, our coaches added up. We have +6 power, +6 vision, and +6 stealing from our coaches. I'm hoping that +6 home runs and vision will give us more solid contact and power contact when we do make it. See this replay. Inner half, he just turns on it, gets the bat head out, and yeah, there we go. That'll bring in Basallo now. Tampa Bay up 2-0 here. 2 outs, and there's going to be a fly ball in left field towards the line. Kwan's racing over in the corner, and he's got it for the 3rd out. But Willie Sanchez gets us on the board on opening day with his 2-run shot to right. Man, I hope we see a whole lot more of that this year. Let's go, boys. In steps Christian Moore, their second baseman, leading off here in the 2nd inning. And he's going to hit a ground ball. The first snag by Sanchez. Well, it keeps that from going down the line into the corner, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Definitely Gold Glove over there at first base, and that brings in Shonwell, playing DH today. See what he did last year. A little bit of a disappointing year. 3-1 count, and it's high for ball 4, so it's going to be the 2nd walk today by McClanahan in 2 innings. A little uncharacteristic. And that'll bring in Logan O'Hoppe. 19 home runs, hit 260. You know he's got some pop in the bat here. Full count. Here's the pitch. There's going to be a fly ball in the left field. Figueroa drifting back. Looked like he almost was moonwalking. He's got that, and he'll throw that back in for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Aaron Schunk, playing in his 2nd year with the Angels. Came up with the Rockies, and he's going to take strike 3. Big bending curveball to end the inning. As McClanahan gets his 2nd K. Holds him scoreless through 2. Let's go to the 3rd inning and get some more runs, guys.
That's a ball.
And leading off for the Rays, going to be Carson Williams. Hitless in the World Series. We had some big home runs in the playoffs. He's excellent glove with power. And he's going to flash power on opening day. There it goes, deep to left. Into the bullpen, 424 for Carson Williams. Let's go. Tampa Bay with 2 home runs in 2 innings here. Went down 1-2-3, but they got the power bats out early today. I said he had a power bat and a Gold Glove. Hoping he can make more contact outside of the power. See this shot. Towering blast, 424. And that actually made it beyond both bullpens. I thought it was in the back of the one, but it made it to the seats. That was a bomb. And that'll bring in Figueroa back to the top of the order. 1-2 count on him. And he's going to swing and miss on the circle change. Had him way off balance and out in front. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Pete. 1-1 count to him. And that's a shot into center field, and that one's gone. Holy cow, the Tampa Bay Rays have brought the power bats to opening day. 407 to center field as he waves goodbye. Garrett Crochet feels like he's been ambushed. 3 home runs, and we're only 1 out into the 3rd inning as he goes 407 to the right of dead center field. Need to see more of that as well. Love his defense. Hoping he takes a step up at the plate. Look at that. Almost off the end of the bat, but he got all of it. Crochet's look. He knew it was gone. That was a laser. It looked like a tee shot. That'll bring in Junior now. Nobody on and 1 out. Heading to count 2-0. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Moore's got that. He'll throw to first for the 2nd out. Man, 3 home runs in a space of like 5 batters. I can't believe that. That'll bring in Lou. And he's going to hit a fly ball down the right field line. Trout racing over towards the corner by the line. And he's going to have that for the 3rd out. So our big hitters are not the ones that are making the difference today. Sanchez, Williams, Murray, all with the long balls. as we are up 4-0 going to the bottom half. And leading off, Nelson Rada, see what he's done. He's only had 41 games in the majors, and he's a starting center field this year for the Angels. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and check swing, strikes out on the slider. It was a strike regardless of whether it was a swing or not, and that's the first out, and that'll bring in Neto as we go to the top of the order. And he's going to strike out on a high curveball. I don't think he liked that. McClanahan did, though. So 2 up, 2 down on K's, and that'll bring in Lowe. 1-1 pitch to him. There's a shot into left field, and it's going to drop in front of Figueroa. So they're going to get a 2-out hit. It's their first hit of the day. And that'll bring in Kwan. 1-2 pitch to him. And he swings and misses and strikes out on a low fastball. So Shane gives up a 2-out single, strikes out the side. Going to the 4th inning, we're up 4-0. And first man up be Trey Morgan. 1-0 pitch to him. There's a fly ball on the left, and Kwan's going to race back a few steps, and he'll have that for the first out. Saying if Sanchez doesn't do it, we'll move Trey back to first base. If Trey doesn't cut it, we'll put him to the bench. Here's Alcantara, and he's going to hit a fly ball in the left field. Kwan drifting back a few steps, just shy of the warning track, and he's got that for the second out. He's been a little busy out there in left field. That'll bring in Willie Sanchez. Got things started with that 2-run homer in the second inning. 1-2 pitch from Crochet. And he swings and misses and strikes out on the fastball. So the Rays go down 1-2-3 in that half inning. Going to go to the bottom half. 4-0 Tampa Bay. With Shane McClanahan pitching a gem so far. And leading off will be Mike Trout. He struck out his first time up. 2-2 pitch from Shane. He's going to strike out again on an outside fastball this time. So McClanahan's had his number so far. That'll bring in Christian Moore. Nobody on him, 1 out. That's going to be a ground ball to Sanchez, and he'll grab that, head to the bag. He's been busy over there at first base as well. For the second out, and that'll bring in Shanwell. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3. I know what he was looking for, but that was right down the middle. And McClanahan gets his 7th strikeout as we get 2 in the inning. We're going to the 5th inning. Rays looking for more runs. And leading off will be catcher Sam Basallo. 3-1 pitch, and it's shot into right field. Trout on his run, back into the gap, and he's going to have that for the first out. Sounded like it was a little bit harder hit than what it was. And here's Carson Williams, had our second home run of the day, past both bullpens in left field. And he's going to take strike 3 on the cutter and strike out. That's the 4th K for Crochet. That'll bring in Figueroa. He struck out his last time up. And he's going to strike out on a nasty sweeper in on his hands. So Crochet responds, strikes out 2 in the inning. He has 5 in the game. And the Angels are looking to get on the board, get some hits as we lead 4-0. Going to the bottom of the 5th. And leading off will be Logan O'Hoppe. 2-1 count. Here's a pitch. And it's going to be a ground ball base hit past short into left field. So Angels get their leadoff man on for the first time today. That'll bring in Shunk. He struck out his first time. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out again. That's strikeout number 8 for McClanahan. 2 Ks by Shunk, 2 Ks by Trout. I'll bring in Rada, the center fielder. 2-2 pitch to him. That's a pop-up behind the plate. Basallo stands up. And he's going to have that for the second out. And that brings in Neto. 1 on, 2 out. 3-0 count. And it's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Neto. So now that's the 3rd walk. That really uncharacteristic. So now you have 2 on and 2 out. That brings a tying run on deck. Here's Lowe. 2-2 pitch. And check swing, and they said he went around strike 3 on the changeup. So McClanahan gets his 9th strikeout to get out of that mini jam. And we're going to go to the 6th inning. Tampa Bay up 4-0. New pitcher for the Angels, Chase Silseth. See what he did there. 112 innings in long relief last year. He's going to face Pete Murray. Hit a home run his last time up. Flip around and bat left-handed now. Full count on him. Here's the pitch from Silseth. And it's going to be a 1 hopper to second base. Moore's going to have that and throw him out for the first out of the inning. I'll let you know that was a 12 pitch at bat, by the way. And that'll bring in Junior. Nobody on, one out. 1-2 count. And that's going to be a ground ball past the pitcher into center field. So Junior gets on the hit board himself. Didn't want to be left out. And that'll bring in Lou with 1 on and 1 out and a 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses on the slider, backed up and strikes him out for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Trey Morgan. 1 on, 2 out, 2-2 pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out. So Silseth pitching on a 1-out single, strikes out the last 2 guys. Go to the 6th. Angels desperately need some base runners and runs. And first man up is going to be Stephen Kwan. He walked in the first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a little shot over short and gets down past Carson Williams. So Kwan singles for his first hit of the season, and the Angels have their leadoff man on again here. In front of the big hitters, Trout steps in now. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a pop-up on the infield. Lou drifting over behind first base. And he's going to have that for the first out. Always good when you keep Trout in the infield.
1-2.
That'll bring in Christian Moore. Down in the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a little flare. Well, not quite a flare. Normal shot to center field. Alcantara's going to have that for the second out. Carried a lot farther than I expected. And that'll bring in Shonwell now. 1 on, 2 out. Struck out once already today. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. Base hit past a diving Carson Williams. So now the Angels have 2 men on and 2 out. Bringing the tying run to the on-deck circle. Logan Ahapi up now. And he's going to swing and miss and strike out on the changeup. 10 Ks for Shane as he pitches out of 2 runners on base in each of the last 2 innings. We go to the 7th inning. Tampa's up 4-0. And leading off be center fielder Kevin Alcantara. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's a shot into center field. And that one's not coming back. Off the rocks, 422. Kevin Alcantara waving goodbye. And that's the 4th home run of the day by the Rays. My goodness. That +6 power is just coming in clutch today on the first day of the season. Now Alcantara saying, hey, I want playing time, guys. I don't want to be a bench player. See this replay. Bam. Right at the sweet spot. He knew right away. Another laser beam. 422. Now we're up 5-0 as Willie Sanchez, who got things going with the home run in the second, up. And he's going to hit a fly ball down the left field line as Kwan races over into the corner in the warning track, and he's got it for the first out. That'll bring in Basallo. 0 for 2 on the day. 0-1 pitch. And ground ball second base. Moore backhanded it, throws, and Basallo's safe. Man, he took that so casual. Looked like he had all day, but he had a left-handed batter going, and Basallo's not slow. So now we have 1 on and 1 out. Carson Williams. And here's a shot into right field down the line. Trout chasing it, and it hops off the base of the wall. Basallo's around third, and he's going to hold there. So wasn't sure if that was going to stay in the park or not, but Williams a double and a home run today. And that brings up Figueroa with a 3-2 count. And here's a shot into left field. Kwan drifting back. It should be deep enough for the sac fly. Here's the catch. Basallo tags, throw comes in, and we're up 6-0 as he slides across. That'll bring in Pete. 3-2 count. And he swings and misses on a fastball up above his hands to end the inning. But we tack on 2 more runs. Alcantara with a no-doubt shot off the rocks. Sac fly by Figueroa. And going to the bottom of the inning, it's 6-0 good guys. A new pitcher out of the pen, Porter Hodge, coming in to replace McClanahan. A lot of pitches thrown with those 10 Ks. You can see what Hodge did last year. Got to get that walk rate down to single digits. It's a bit too high, so that's why we moved him out of the setup role this year. First man up is Shunk, 2-2 count. And he's going to take strike 3 and strike out for the 3rd time today. That'll bring in Rada. He's got 1 strikeout today. 2-2 pitch from Hodge. And it's going to be a shot into right field. Morgan racing in, and he'll have that for the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach.
And that'll bring in Neto. He's walked and struck out himself. 1-2 pitch. And he strikes out on a fastball up and in. So Hodge comes in and keeps the strikeout streak going there. Add 2 more. That's 12 Ks. We go to the 8th inning. We're up 6-0. And new pitcher for the Angels, Luis Patino. Another one of those guys, 116 innings in 87 games. Just a ton of innings in long relief. Great strikeout to walk ratio. The first man he's going to face is Caminero. Singled his last time up. 2-1 pitch from Patino. And that's going to be a pop-up in the infield. Lowe races in. Tells the pitcher to get out of the way. And he's got that for the first out. That'll bring in Lou. Hitless on the day. 0 for 3. Hit the ball hard, though. 0-2 pitch from Patino. That's going to be a shot into right center field. That's going to get down and go to the wall as Trout chases it. And Lou's around first, digging into second. And he's going to be in, sliding with a 1-out double as he gets his first hit of the season. Does the little face wash. Check this replay. That was just a line drive missile over second base and down. And you knew once it got down, he was going too. Really wasn't even that close. And that'll bring in Morgan now. 1 for 3 on the day. 1-2 pitch to him. And he takes strike 3 at the letters. Not sure what he was looking for there. And that's the second out. Now it'll bring in Alcantara. Hit that home run last time up. And he's going to hit a fly ball into right as Trout drifting back. Shy of the warning track. He's going to have that for the third out. So we get a 1-out double by Lou. Can't get him home. But we're spraying the ball all over the park today. That's good news for us for the rest of the season. We got a bottom of the 8th inning. We're up 6-0. And leading off, Nathaniel Lowe. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Down to count 1-2. Here's the pitch from Hodge, working his second inning. There's a fly ball into left field. And Figueroa is going to have that for the first out. That big lead, we don't need to be using up all of our setup guys. You can see Figueroa's little mohawk he's got going on there. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Quan, and that's going to hit him in the shoulder. So now the Angels will have a man on first with 1 out in front of Trout. He's already struck out twice today. 0-2 pitch. Make it 3 strikeouts as he misses the splitter down and away. That's 3 Ks for Hodge in 2 innings, and that brings in Christian Moore. He's down 1-2. 1 on, 2 out. Here's a pitch. And he swings and misses on a sweeper and strikes out. So Hodge comes in, 2 innings, gives up a double and a hit by pitch, and strikes out 4. As we go to the 9th inning, it's 6-0 Tampa Bay. Man, what a start to this season. And leading off, Willie Sanchez, 1 for 3 with that 2-run shot. 0-2 pitch, and takes strike 3 on the inner corner. Didn't like that call. Looked good to me. Check this replay. Get the ump cam. There you go. Ooh, that was a ball, definitely. He had a beef. That was not over the plate. That'll bring in Basallo now with nobody on and 1 out. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a ground ball to second base. Moore's got it. Throws to first, and there's 2 quick outs. Now bring in Carson Williams. He has a double, a home run, and a strikeout. 3-0 pitch from Patino, and that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. So we do get a man on with 2 outs. Good to see him draw walks and not strike out. And that'll bring in Figueroa. I think he's the only guy on the team with no hits. Does have a sac fly RBI, though. And here's the 1-2 pitch to him. That's going to be a ground ball. Diving stop by Moore. Ball gets away. Throw to first, and Figueroa beats it out. So an infield single gets Figueroa his first hit of the season. So now we have 2 men on and 2 out. Look at this replay. Jams him, hop off the mound, bounces off the heel of his glove, can't make a play at second, and Figueroa beats the throw to first. And that'll bring in Pete. He's already homered in this game. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. That's a shot to right field, and Pete Murray has a 2-home run day on opening day. Pete Murray, flexing the muscle. Have a day, Pete. 376 to straightaway right down the line. And that's 9-0 now for Tampa Bay. Our 5th home run of the day, and Pete has 2 of them. My goodness, where is this coming? Like I said before, we got a +6 power from our coaches and manager, and it's paying off right now as he got all of that one. Knew it right away, and these are not just wall scrapers. These are towering shots, all 5 of them. Not only is it his 2nd home run of the day, he's hit one from each side of the plate as the Angels are going to their pen with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Patino can't get through the 9th. And new pitcher is going to be Andrew Wantz. See what he did last year, 32 games. Elevated walk rate. He's going to face Junior Caminero with 2 outs here in the 9th. Tampa Bay exploding for 9 runs on opening day. And Junior's going to hit a fly ball to right. Trout's going to drift back, shy of the warning track, and have that for the 3rd out. But Pete Murray puts an exclamation point on this opening day game with this 3-run blast to right, his 2nd of the day. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, Tampa Bay putting up a 9 spot, trying to finish off this shutout. And Porter Hodge is still in the game. Going to go for that 3-inning save, I guess, unless he runs into trouble here. 2-2 pitch to Shonwell, and he swings at a pitch down in the dirt. Basalo's got it. He throws the first, and there's 1 down, and that's strikeout number 5 for Hodge. Now to bring in O'Hoppe. Nobody on and 1 out. It's going to be a line shot right to Lou, and he's got that for the 2nd out. Man, I hope he wins a Gold Glove this year. That'll bring in Shunk 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball into center field. Alcantara settles under it. He's going to have it. And Tampa Bay wins on opening day, making a huge statement, putting up 5 home runs, 9 runs. They don't allow a run. And they want to get back to this World Series. And they're not messing around. Still the youngest team in baseball. As Shane McClanahan wins on opening day, Porter Hodge with a 3-inning save. Crochet gets torched. So we win 9-0. Let's take a look at this box score. This glorious opening day box score. What a power explosion. You can see every single player had a hit. Murray had 2. Williams had 2. 4 RBIs for Pete with his 2 home runs. We only had 1 walk. Did strike out 10 times, hoping to cut that down, but 2 doubles, 5 homers. McClanahan, 6 shutout innings, 4 hits, 3 walks, 10 Ks. Hodge, 3 perfect innings with 5 strikeouts. Just utterly dominant performance. Go to the other side, spread out 4 hits, did give them 3 walks. We struck them out 15 times. Crochet, 4 runs in 5 innings. Silseth and Patino both got hit for home runs. And the Rays win on opening day. What more could you ask for? And after that 9-0 win on opening day, game 2, we win that one as well, 7-5. Got Chandler Simpson back in the lineup, goes 2 for 5. Junior, 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 2 walks, 2 hits for Lou. Evan Carter with a home run. Caminero with a home run. Only struck out 4 times, added 5 walks. Chandler had 2 steals. Taj gives up 5, but the bullpen does their job as Kate Smith gets a win in his first appearance, and Roger Guy gets his save as we win 7-5. Then game 3 on Saturday, Shane Baz wins that one. We win 6-1. Chandler goes 0 for 5, but Lou, 3 more hits, hitting .461. 2 RBIs for Junior on a home run, 4 more walks for us. Baz, 7 innings, 7 hits, 5 walks, only 1 K, but only gave up 1 run. Escaped a lot of trouble in that one. Kevin Kelly finished it off. And we get the sweep on Sunday as we win that one 7-6. Check this out. This game, you scroll down, it went 18 innings. 18 inning game. 2 more hits for Chandler, including a home run. Basalo with a home run. 3 hits for Junior, 3 hits for Lou, 3 hits for Basalo, 2 for Sanchez. We did strike out 14 times, but it was 18 innings long. And a couple of errors. Pepio pitched okay. Bullpen only gave up 3 hits in the last 12 innings. And yeah, we win that game. So we sweep the Angels to start the season. Couldn't start the season much better than that. And look at this. We scored 9, 7, 6, and 7. So we're putting up a lot more runs. Last year, we only averaged like 5 runs a game, and we're averaging around 7 runs a game right now. It's only 4 games in. And had a couple of blowups, 5 on game 2, 6 on game 4, but 0 on opening day, 1 on the Saturday game. So great start by us. And yeah, Lou, I was hoping he would bounce back and have a really good sophomore season. Hasn't hit a home run, hasn't driven in a run, but he's hitting .429. Gotta love that. And like I said, we've hit a bunch of home runs. 4 games in. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 home runs in 4 games. So hoping we can get more singles, get more home runs. And we're just knocking the ball all over the ballpark. And pitching-wise, Taj and Pepio both got lit up a little bit, but Shane, the two Shanes, pitched great. And look at this bullpen. Look at this. 0 runs allowed, except for Roger Guy. He gave up 1 in 3 innings. The rest of the bullpen has not allowed a run in, was that 17 innings? The other guys, 17. So we've allowed 1 run in the bullpen in 20 innings. So yeah. You know, we did have a bunch of extra innings in that one 18-inning game, but still, they didn't give up any runs. So what a great start. And now we go to New York and take on the Yankees, and Jackson Ferris will get his first start of the season. And after that opening 4-game sweep in LA, we go to New York, Jackson Ferris making his season debut, and we lose game 1, 3-2. Get a home run by Junior Caminero, steal by Chandler Simpson. Ferris pitches well, but Luke Weaver ends up giving up a late run, and we lose that game. Judge with 3 hits, 3 other guys with 2 hits, and ended up losing that game late. Go to game 2, lose that one, 3-1. Simpson with a hit and 2 walks, 2 hits for Sanchez. Alcantara with a home run, Chandler with 3 steals. Clanahan 6 walks, got to tone down the walks this year. That's 9 walks and 2 starts. And Porter Hodge gives up 2 runs late. Jason Dominguez hit a home run. Go to game 3, win that one 9-3. Back to scoring a bunch of runs. See, 2 walks and a run for Chandler, 2 hits for Junior, 3 hits for Lou. Carter, 2 hits, 4 RBI. Willie Sanchez, 2 hits, 3 RBI. Carter and Sanchez with home runs. Chandler with 3 more steals. Taj only gives up 3 runs. Bullpen does its job. Cade Smith gets his first save. It was a 3-run lead, and we scored a bunch of runs in the 9th, and that's why he stayed in and got the save. Come back home opener against the Reds, win that game 5-3. Caminero with a home run. Dominic Keegan gets his first Major League home run. He had his first Major League hit against the Yankees, which was a double. And 3 more steals by our guys. Boz, only 3 runs in 5 innings. Threw a lot of pitches. Bullpen comes in, shuts it down, does their job. Great job by Mason Montgomery. Cade Smith gets his second win. Roger Guy gets his second save. And then we go to game 2. Lose that one 3-1. See 2 hits for Carter, 2 hits for Sanchez. Pepio, 6 shutout innings, but Porter Hodge comes in. He and Cade Smith both gave up runs late, cost us the game. And so we end it 6-3 in our first 9 games. And we are to our first time that we can come in and look at the players. I'm not going to get into that right now. What I will do is show you this. Over on the left, pick 29, 32, 63, 68. So we got a couple of rounds there where we have almost back-to-back picks. And 107, 137, 167, 197. So picking late, our Discovery Scout is going to be crucial this year, especially for position players. And you can see there's a lot of hitters at the top of this draft. First time we run across a pitcher is at 13. So yeah, imagine all those guys are going to go early, whether they're overrated or not. And I don't think we'll have a chance to get to this guy. May have to start looking in the early 30s for hitters. And definitely need some discovery help if we're going to have some position players in this draft. But we'll get into this entire list next episode. We're going to wrap this one up real quick. Real fast look at our hitters. Lou Garcia leading the team with 13 hits, hitting .317. Still has no home runs and no RBIs. Need to get that straightened out. Junior, 4 home runs, 9 RBI. Sanchez, 2-6. Carter, 2-8. 2-5 for Pete. He's struggled since opening day. And pitching wise, Taj with a 6 ERA, got to get that down. McClanahan's under a 1 again, but those 9 walks is just really concerning. He's got to cut down the walks. Bullpen finally gave up some runs, cost us a couple of games though. But that's where we stand. So next episode, we get in here, we have a big 4-game series against Boston here, 3 against Baltimore, and then 3 more with Boston. So we'll get into this and do more critical situations. I also found a way to go in and do quick manage within the game where I can actually back out and get in and play the game. So we're going to do a lot of that. We're going to quick manage till we get to certain situations and then hop in and either play those situations or watch the CPU do it. A lot of these critical situations and stuff I'm going to play. I'm not going to play full games the entire season, but more of me playing. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this opening day episode. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, comment, share it out, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode goes live. And I will see you really soon with the Tampa Bay Rays MLB 25 franchise.